What is up, disc golfers? Today on Iceberg TV, what I have here on the screen for you is Simon Lizotte's PDGA page. Now, Simon Lizotte has one of the most unlikely and one of the most historic seasons we have ever seen, and definitely, in my opinion, the best season of Simon Lizotte's illustrious career. Now, I want us to get started at the OTB Open here. We're just going to do a very brief recap of Simon's wins because I think it's miraculous. Simon's kind of won in 4 different ways, and they've all been very exciting. We all love seeing Simon win, and with each win came more hype and more excitement. Everybody loves Simon, and it started here at the OTB Open with him tapping out for the win here.
Rid of all fan favorites, and it's not hard to know why. I mean, he's such an engaging personality, such a talented player, kind of that happy-go-lucky style on the course. Look at that, champion.
Crazy. I've heard so many times that, I mean, golf's a mental game, of course, and my decisions on the course weren't always the best because I was like the show-off kid, and I kind of still am and still want to be, but my body says no, so got to tune it down a bit, 80% effort on all the throws. So much has changed, of course. I'm turning 30 this year, so I'm one of the old guys now.
So with that being said, Simon essentially, said, I'm injured, so I can no longer play the way I like to play, so I'm just going to win instead. So that alone is a very crazy way to get your winning season started. So we're going to fast forward here to the Portland Open. We have Simon Lizotte staring the basket down after a fantastic drive. Simon decides he is going to go for the green and try and seal the deal on this thing.
Backhand.
Keeping the disc protected.
Driver.
Seems aggressive.
Yeah. Wow.
He's going turnover.
To the green?
Oh my goodness.
So at this point, we all thought the tournament was over for Simon Lizotte, and in most case scenarios, it would be over. But Simon received a gift from Garrett Gurthie that
out of bounds
looked a little like this.
And with Garrett so far off the tee, he can just go pitch up, and force Simon to have to throw it in.
Garrett to the forehand, but this is wide.
Oh my gosh.
This is out.
Garrett.
Huge mistake.
And now the advantage is back to Simon because the bogey or the par play is easy for Simon, not easy for Garrett.
Garrett doesn't get to advance very much.
I am so surprised to see him not go with the backhand turnover with the rock 3. That is his go-to for the turnover shot. Wow, I am so shocked by that play. He's going to it now. He's got to come up clutch.
He has to get this parked.
And he's left this out left.
And obviously a lot of respect.
Huge
both
respect.
ways between those guys. Simon to win it.
Wow. That right there. Oh my goodness. Chills, folks. If you don't have chills, then you might not know these guys well enough, but that is a lot of love and a lot of skill. And another round of hand high fives for Simon.
Goes.
Awesome.
And with that Garrett Gurthie mistake, Simon's able to just lay up. Garrett leaves his upshot short and has to go for this weird low ceiling AVRX 3 throw. Doesn't make it. Simon lays up, taps in for the win. Under the most unlikeliest of circumstances, the win is handed back to our friend Simon Lizotte. Which brings us forward to the Des Moines Challenge, where this is one of my favorite moments right here. This was like one of the swaggiest final putts that we've ever seen, and I hope that we see more flashy play from our top players like this going forward.
That's all right, Simon.
So Robert Burridge had this putt from, it's like a 55, 60 footer. He just lays it up, which allows Simon to go for this putt for the win.
Knock it down, dude. Nothing you could do from that. That was just a really tough break with that stump.
Well, you can't give Simon the option of just laying it up.
For the win.
Did he point to the crowd?
Yeah.
He pointed for the reaction.
Oh
What
my
a savage. What a performance from both of these guys. Unbelievable.
Gentlemen,
What?
the 2022 True Bank Des Moines Challenge presented by Disc Golf champion Simon Lizotte.
He's birdied 9 of the last 10 holes, Paul.
So Simon Lizotte points to the crowd, the old putt and point, 3 times or it's luck. I was super pumped to see Simon win it in the form of a playoff. So now we had Simon with a runaway win, a win that was gifted to him by our friend Garrett Gerthy, an epic playoff win against an underdog player, and then that brings us into the MVP Open, where Corey Ellis basically has this thing in the bag. Simon did everything he could to have the largest comeback win in disc golf history on the Pro Tour and come back from the chase card and win it. But all Corey Ellis has to do is get up and down and tap in his putt, and he will be the MVP Open champion. Linus Carlson also was in the mix, but he hit the first tree off the tee. This is really the defining shot for the final hole of this tournament.
Go off of, he's going with putter as well.
All right, this is the shot to get on the green.
Gotta be heavy on the highs or no chance. Oh. No chance. Corey. He juiced it. He could still make it from the drop zone.
But the
or from
opportunity
where he went out.
He had the destiny controlled in his hand, and
75.
I love it. Oh, no.
1 inch.
And Corey Ellis.
And look at that scorecard from Corey Ellis. He started off a few over par and battles all the way back and puts himself in a position to win, which will be a tremendous learning experience for him going forward. But ultimately, him missing that putt, we have our boy Simon just waiting in the clubhouse, shaking, not knowing if he has to do a playoff or what the case scenario is.
Your peers kind of faltered there at the end, but he did 8 down, 10 down. Course record 10 under the last round.
1,802 rounds on this course are just bonkers.
Simon Lizotte, your champion.
And you could tell his initial face was, holy cow, I freaking stole that thing. That's what Simon's thinking right now. And I mean, it is what it is. But here we go. Simon, in unlikely fashion yet again, takes his 4th win of the season.
Your 2022 MVP Open champion, Simon Lizotte!
What a special moment in disc golf history. Simon, number 4. And out of all the victories that you've ever had in the sport of disc golf, where does this victory rank?
It feels so unreal. It makes no sense. At no point this whole weekend I thought I had a chance to win. Great kicks here and there, and the crowd absolutely unbelievable. So, yeah, I've been just in that house, little hut behind us, just shaking for the last 20, 30 minutes. And I got lost for words. I can't believe it. It's crazy, just crazy.
And there's nobody that deserves these wins more than Simon. He's been entertaining us for long enough. Let the guy go out and throw the disc and entertain us by winning. It has been a pleasure to watch Simon play this season. And, you know, when he's retired and he's done playing and he's commentating and maybe doing trick shots and running his YouTube channel as an old, 45-year-old player, I will remember this season as the season Simon decided he was going to just dominate the tour. So it's all very exciting for me, and Simon's been a friend of the channel for a long time. We did an interview back when I was living in Australia, and yeah, I hope to collaborate with him moving forward. But yeah, between his YouTube channel and the season he's had this year, Simon is going to be a permanent fixture in disc golf history. and there's no more questions based on can Simon win or not. Now hopefully Simon can come out and win USDGC or Worlds to add to his legacy, but only time will tell. Do not forget to subscribe. You're watching Iceberg TV, and take care.